physical.
I'm just gonna skip you because I'm cool and you're not. Ha, you're gonna lose.
Welcome everyone. And
My Curry's just gonna
as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports.
And then
Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark.
What are you doing? What? No. What are you doing? It's fine.
Hello.
Stop it.
Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
They just look stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
I was like,
tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Now Golden State's starting five. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the three.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Boston with the ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays. And if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
I want the dunk with Curry, but you blocked.
You were talking about Isaiah Thomas. He had no love lost for the Suns in their first meeting. He took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared him down as he was hitting shots. Looked at that bench, man. He had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and you know, most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
Now here's Crowder after the miss from Stephen Curry. Outside, Green.
Dude, come on, I'm even letting you get behind.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bogut kicks to Curry. Curry with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Crowder. The offensive rebound. Johnson's shot is off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside. And you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Klay Thompson. Putting up about 22 points per 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know that
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 25-point game against Atlanta.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. They now take the lead. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Here's Bradley following the basket by Draymond Green. And Bradley gets it to go. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Here's Thompson. And so he ends up trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olenek, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Urebko comes in for Amir Johnson. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Avery Bradley.
We've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches. And every play counts.
They recover it, and he gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
I almost actually got that.
Last game he had 13.
I was just messing around jumping.
He feeds it to Smart. The dish to Urebko. 6 on the shot clock. There's Thomas with the 3.
Told you.
And Olenek kicks to Urebko.
You're bad.
Boston again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Spates. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Azili's got his second bucket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Urebko, tight shot from the wing. Warriors leading by 6. It's Iguodala with the drive. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
With the spatula.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Urebko.
And Walton, yeah.
Pass to Smart. From the arc. Cannot hit. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from
the only hard part.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks lost in his stockpile.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season. I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's gain and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said.
Felt pretty baller.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, it's great.
Dude, that happened to me in my league. Like, we were winning by 1 point. Someone put up a 3 and it bounced twice
on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. And
bounced twice.
Allowed them to widen that turnover mark.
Just like, no way.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Olenek is out there with Urebko, and it's Smart in at the point. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. There's the pass to Urebko.
Urebko, that's a
3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now watch it.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And so it's Boston with it.
I just want to
cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Barbosa. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Good. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
You know, he just like every other coach can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Oh, my God.
Sullinger's checked in for the Celtics. Crowder comes in for Urebko.
Stop shoving your
and then for Golden State. Barnes, he's checked in for Rush.
Just let Curry dunk once.
And Steph Curry is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
Hey,
Wow, you just made.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Fired with the boost in minutes, confidence of the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
The feed to Bradley. All sorts of time. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground. And boy, did Evan Turner make the most of his second chance last season. Played with more focus. Huge minutes for him with the Celtics. He may have found a home.
Green passes to space. And
what are you doing?
Picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Curry wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, it was a career year all around for Tucker last season. Still has work to do on his game, but showed he can contribute to a winning team. Very good value for his contract, too. You can never discount that.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Ian Clark's checked in for the Warriors.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bradley. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Clark. And Boston with the rebound. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Crowder. Kept alive by Boston. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. Crowder's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The Warriors lead it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Now here's Bradley. 17 points in the game.
On my career, I'm the Lakers.
Shoots the 3. That's good.
Yeah.
Bradley's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Olenek, he's checked in for Johnson. Urebko comes in for Crowder. Smart's checked in for Bradley. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Turner. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. Here's Thomas. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Inside, here's Ezeli, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
Oh, you're actually going to
see
spill
from
it.
in there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely
What did
close
you
on the board.
do, dude?
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality
What did you just do?
down low.
I don't know, but that guy's face is ugly, just like yours.
And here's Boston. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Oh.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long
Oh,
range.
I wanted the sauce.
Well, the Celtics shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Just
Rush
not
is actually
there from
really
a
slow
rhythm
for having
standpoint
a
right
rush.
now. It's really eluding him.
I did too. All of you.
The train. Good. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open three. Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting...
And so that brings...
All right, give me Curry back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Half. Out in front at the half is Boston. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, some perspective. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to...
Wonder if they're related. So?
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Without question, Avery Bradley displaying his skills tonight.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selections. All of his looks were good looks.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogan at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
Yeah,
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And talking about Sullinger, you wonder if he's been in the right scheme for the past couple years. He's not a three-point shooter.
Can I make a
back-to-the-basket banger?
Can I make a 3, but also get fouled?
He hit 28% from behind the arc last season, and that was his career.
What the?
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, on the topic of Sullinger, guys, he said publicly that people are doubting him. And he's right. I mean, until he gets in better shape and stays that way, there will always be questions surrounding that part of his game. Hopefully for him going forward, he can be more Duncan than Diop in the way he treats his body.
And here's Thompson after Isaiah Thomas made that last three-pointer. From past the arc, and again, Boston with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
You said
Curry off the mark. Warriors trail by 14. Curry outside. Another miss by
I just
Curry.
nailed that shot.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. Carrying some of those.
Thomas's shot is off.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Fires the three. Johnson dishes to Thomas. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thomas got 16 here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here is Thomas after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Crowder, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Crowder's got 11 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Curry with another miss. Celtics leading by 15. It's Thomas outside. To the right side. The three, and it's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Barnes.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Fires the three.
Oh, God.
And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Great quarter for
Dude,
him
how?
at the offensive
You're winning.
end, trying to will his team back in the game.
From downtown, the shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Boston.
Oh, my.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, he established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting, injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. Urebko comes in for Thomas.
I wanted that
and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. And Turner kicks to Urebko. To the inside. Here's Crowder. Good D by Thompson.
That wasn't like a charging foul.
And, you know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball with just a little more seasoning. I really feel like the sky's the limit.
Smart misses. Warriors trail by 9. On its way from Curry for 2. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Kicks to Curry. From deep. Rebounded by Urebko. Boston shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Crowder the pass to Olynyk. Boston again missing. The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind.
Dude, Curry,
Celtics leading by 9.
That was the wrong
Here's
way.
Crowder. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by
Oh my
Turner.
God, if I miss another one,
he's having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time.
What the
I mean,
hell?
the words that come to mind, ice and cold and
Ice
disappearing
baby.
stroke, all would apply.
And that one's good. 30 points for Steph Curry.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and
I
back.
bet that's not who you meant to throw that to.
So it's the Warriors now. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
Just gotta keep hitting these threes and hoping you miss. And
Boston leading by 11. Isaiah Thomas out there with Smart. Then it's Amir Johnson. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Turner in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thomas against Curry. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. Bradley's checked in for Boston. No one near Turner as he lets it go.
Oh, my.
Outside for Thomas. This one for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry gets the bucket.
Dude.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And Thomas, here we go. In the corner, Bradley with it. Boston, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 5.
Get out of my way, dude.
On its way from Curry for 2. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Turner. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
Oh, dude, I'm making a
fast
comeback.
break operating so efficiently. I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of goals, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Controls like sub-sucking.
Pulls it up. Excellent D.
Dude, what just happened?
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those
that wasn't
down,
even me, dude.
and he is that open. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
So good,
man.
man.
As quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Thomas. Johnson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Thomas gets the bucket.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Curry outside. Rebound,
Holy
Boston.
hell.
Bradley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Oh, oh my God.
The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. It's Thomas outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They get a hand on it. Thomas with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics.
Suck.
Took it the length and carries the 3. Thomas got 40 points.
They have
For you
got
being
to
so
get
good,
a hand
they
in his
minus
face.
a point.
I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense,
Thomas?
at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Greg, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals, given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end.
Oh, dude, I thought you just lost the ball. It's like...
Wide open look. Bullseye. Thomas got 42 in the game.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
It's Curry outside. The rebound by Johnson.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Oh, God, no.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot.
Stop it.
From long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And that shot
Dude, like,
I'm
fine.
Be
You
taking
messed me up.
if they want to make this comeback happen.
You don't need to fucking check it. Seriously, just wait till you score, dude.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And Thomas, here we go. Double team on Thomas. Clock at 6. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 7. It's Curry outside. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Sullinger's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I could still
the
bring this
Celtics
back.
making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Outside for Thomas. For the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they'll be counting on
I was just like, oh, hey, this guy's
open. That's essential if they're going to pull this game
out. The 3 from Thomas. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it. Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the
you
ball,
were so
share
out
the sugar.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively, and it's sent back by Bogut. Takes a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
What was that?
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I can foul intentionally all day, dude. You suck.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Oh, yeah.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Good. Oh. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you're going to let me...
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. They're going to prolong the game
intentionally
with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible.
Yes.
And hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, my God. Don't sub out Curry. What are you doing? No, what are you doing?
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
No!
They grab their own miss. Bogut to tie it up. Can't get the three to fall. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Miss.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Watch it go in.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. And we'll see what happens right here.
And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
Damn it. I had
the 2K Sports post-game show.
All right, dude.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our George Isaiah Thomas. He had an outstanding third quarter. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. for Shaquille O'Neal.
Alright, you want to do Black Ops? Alright, let's do it. Okay.